Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to play a game I found on itch.io called The Shades of Red. I've actually played a game from this creator before, the Diabolic Lovers game, and I literally saw this and I'm like going through all the yandere games on itch.io. I'm like, this looks amazing. I love their art in the Diabolic Lovers one, and this one is just as good, good with art, so I can't wait. It's a pleasure to meet you. What's your name? Digital Wave. I wait all week for today. My friend Jane and I will visit a local art gallery. She told me all about this artist who might be able to give me a proper paying lessons. I have to admit, I was picky when it came to potential teachers, but the work I saw so far was incredible. Oh, I have to get ready. I don't want Jane to wait. She was the one making the connections to my teacher, after all. Oh, I can do it. I prepared this folder for a week now. It has my best work in it. Jane also said Jane also said my paintings look good and that I have some basic skills. But I want lessons to get better anyway, so you shake your head as more thoughts came to your mind. Better not overthink right now. You will only get more nervous from it. One last glance at the window to check your hair, and then you turn to your door. You make your way downstairs to see your friend Jane waving in the distance. Did it wave, finally! I have to be careful, I'm starting to get some breathing problems right here. Oh, the weather's been bad. Hi. What do you mean finally? It's still early after all. Indeed, but today is a special occasion. She gives you a wink and turns around swiftly. Let's hurry up. The sooner we arrive in the gallery, the better. You're right. Hey, wait for me. The city has the same atmosphere as when the air changes before a storm. Jane was right. Now is the perfect time. Most people are still at work. You have well escaped the after-work rush. Have you talked to your father in the meantime? Does he pay for the hours in full? He said that I can get the first 3 months. I hope that I could get a part-time job or something.
What a bummer.
What a bummer. Looks like he wants his little princess to grow up finally. Okay, don't call me that. But you have to admit that you act like one sometimes. Oh, by the way, you should not say that your father pays for everything when we get to the gallery. Mr. Renfield could take that the wrong way. Why, cash is cash. He doesn't have to care about where it comes from.
You do you.
Oh, you do you. The last meters of the gallery feel unusually heavy for you. You're not getting cold feet after all.
Huh?
Digitwave, are you right? Why are you stopping? Nothing, just a bit nervous.
Relax.
Relax, just stick to my words and it'll be alright. I love the artwork. I love the backgrounds. You nod to Jane and open the door to the gallery. Wow, there are already a lot of people. Hey Jane, stay close to me, okay? Don't worry, we'll find each other for sure if we get lost. You two walk through the hallways. You let your eyes wander over the various artworks. Not all were from Mr. Winfield, but you could tell the ones that were. He has a detailed focus on bodies, usually muscular and bones. The creatures he creates often feel more like fever dream. Like that one. Spines that turn into stairways, heads forming into wings out of their eyes with struck expressions. Come to think of it, he often paints backs. You wonder why. My, I can't believe he gives so many of his artworks away. Considering the popularity of his artwork, it's not far-fetched. Better make most of his make use of his high standing. It's true, he recently started to be the talk of the town for his unique style and haughtily beautiful paintings. The artworks that he gave away were always sparse. Maybe he needs money right now. Would explain why he's great to give me lessons. As you linger in front of one of the walls, you inspect the detailed brushwork of the artwork. You realize that Jane is no longer at your side. Puzzled and slightly nervous, you look around. My God, Jane, I asked you for one thing, and the moment I don't look, you're gone. Unbelievable. After a quick search, you hear her voice. She's talking to an older man and laughs noticeably loud. She then gives you a discreet wink. Looks like she's making connections again. She made a gesture that I should wait. You stop through the corridors, while waiting for Jane to finish her banter, and notice a sparse, populated section. In the far corner of the painting, you wonder why no one is here, and continue forward. At first glance, nothing seems off here. Then you take a look at the info card. This is one of Renford's oldest paintings. Aren't those usually the most popular ones? You feel like you're being pulled into the painting, and you can't help but stand there and gaze in awe.
That one is not for sale.
Okay. Let's do that. That one's not for sale. Yeah, I can't go backward. You flinch at the voice behind you. You turn to see a young man standing behind you, with a tense glaze that seems to look right through you. Oh, sorry, I was just looking. It's kind of strange. The painting makes me somehow sad when I look at it. Sad, you say? Yes, seeing the flames crawling up the body of the moth, they go up in flames so quickly. The history of light and the moth, quite the fatal attraction, if you ask me. You see sorrow in his eyes as he glazes wanders his artwork. You have a keen eye, miss. Mr. Winfield, the speech starts soon. You should prepare yourself. The young man nods and looks at you with a smile before disappearing into the gondolas. What a strange man. Wait, Mr. Winfield? That's him? Jane told me he's in his mid-30s. He looks so young. I mean, you can look really young in your 30s. Just look at people like what's his face? The guy who played Ant-Man, Paul Rudd. He still hasn't aged one bit. Maybe he's aging a little bit now, but he hasn't aged for a long time, apparently. Did I make a good first impression? You could hear voices from the main hallway. The speech to the older man the speech the older man was talking about seemed to start, so you make your way. There you are. I was worried for a second. I looked around for a bit. Ahem. The man that spoke to Mr. Renfield moves forward. My name is Sylvester Harrison, and some of you know me as the manager of the gallery. Today, we have the honor of showcasing artwork from the guess you. I'm gonna butcher the name. Giselle Patry and the well-known Isaac Renfield. The crowd starts the crowd starts clapping as Harrison points out Renfield, who seems to focus more on the walls than the people around him. Now let's do the tour. Questions will be held after. I tried, probably just a little bit. It took a quite while, but most people are leaving the gallery now after the tour and some purchases. 2 men just walked past you after talking to Redfield. Hey, Digital Wave, he's free now. Quick before someone drags him into another conversation.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, Mr. Winfield. Mr. Redfield. My name is Jane. We talked yesterday? Yes, I remember. Nice to meet you in person. His eyes widen as he spots you behind Jane. Let me introduce you to Digital Wave. She looks forward to your painting lessons. Jane gently pushes you forward and gives you a reassuring nod.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Isaac Callahan Redfield. Or you can call me just Isaac, since we will be working together for a while.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
So you agree?
So you agree. How nice, Digital Wave. I told you there is no need to worry. Jane, don't make it worse. I'm already insecure after our first meeting at the moth painting. Slightly embarrassed, you poked Jane with your elbows. Yeah, she's already proven that she can interpret art well. Oh, I was just rambling earlier.
No need to be embarrassed, miss.
Were my ramblings about pains that spot on? Thanks, Isaac. I also bought some of my art with me. You can take it with you to look. Take a look right now if you want. I'd like to take them with me if you don't mind. I usually take my time with reviewing art. Of course. We should exchange numbers so I could tell you about the when and where of our lessons and the materials we'll need. I heard you like to work with oil paint. Yes, and the 4 are photos of some artwork, but also sketches I did with coal and just pencil. He noticed Jane's side face turning between Isaac and you, and shortly after the line forming behind her. Sadly, I can't talk to you longer today. You can see many guests want to chat with me. His rampages in the jacket pocket and pulls out a business card. The next moment, you're hesitant as he holds it out to you. The number at the bottom is my direct contact. You can call me tomorrow around noon and pick a date for our first meeting, our first lesson. Thanks. I'm honored to work with you.
Likewise.
Likewise. I wish you both a very pleasant evening. You and Jane, say goodbye and make your way out of the gallery. You know, a slight jumping in Jane's steps.
Ah, that was perfect.
Oh, that was perfect. People told me he would be a tough nut to crack, but he was so polite. You have to tell me what you said to him. There was this painting in the Sukud hallway. He told me it was not for sale, and I panicked and started rambling. Wait, let's go that way. I'll treat you to a cappuccino to celebrate our victory. Victory? Aren't you overreacting a bit? Don't you want a cappuccino or not? Plus, I have to tell you about this gentleman I was talking to. Well, you are charming, Redfield. Fair enough. Wait, charming? Now you are overacting for sure. If you say so. The moth in the light. I wasn't expecting her to say something like that. What's this feeling? Does it bother me? Am I oppressed? Mr. Redfield? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I was just thinking to myself. Could you repeat your question? But yeah, to edit. You called Isaac and arranged a meeting for the weekend. He was still revealing your art, but gave you praise for what he saw. While you were away, on your way to his house, you talked with Jane over the phone. I heard he lives in an old house that was a museum before. I bet it's huge. You have to tell me after your lesson. I will. But would a house like that really be like that? Not. I will, but would a house like that not be really expensive? And you told me he lives alone. Having a smaller home seems more logical to me, but we'll see who's right in the end. Or just say that I was right, Jane? Yeah, sorry. Harrison told me a bit about it. Apparently he stayed in that house after his wife died. Like he could not let go. So be careful that you are not stepping into sensitive topics. Remember that. Thanks for telling me, Jane. No wonder he's always has a sorrowful look. His wife must have died really young. A quick glance at your phone tells you that you arrived at Isaac's address. Large windows, a grand entrance, and a Victorian vibe. Yes, the house is in front of you. Could very well be in an old museum. The GPS says that this is his house.
Huh?
Alright, how is it? Old brookstone, broken windows. Oh, and I think I saw a rat at Creepy Pie. You can't help but to let out a snort. Yeah, sure. Okay, then I'll hang up now. Good luck with Redfield in this totally not fancy house. Thank you, Jen. Your smile vanishes as you glance at the door in front of you. Was your body always this heavy? And the steps feel like you just climbed 3 floors. Not that your nerves, not your nerves again. You broke your own head bonked your own head a few times. This is stupid. This man was nothing but nice to you so far, and art lessons are supposed to be fun. He let out a loud sigh and pressed the doorbell. A pleasant melody is ringing on the side, then silence. I'm on time. You didn't forget about me, right? Wait a bit longer. He's taking a long time. Maybe I should give him a call. You click his contact after a few rings. The call was declined. What, is he ghosting me? Didn't notice the steps from the inside, and a second later, the door opened. Oh, he looks like he just got out of bed. I'm sorry, Digitwave. I was preparing some paint when you rang the bell. You can see I hurried downstairs and didn't wipe it off me.
Ah,
Again, sorry that you had to wait. How embarrassing. No, it's fine. You can go and clean yourself first if you want. I have more than enough time today, so no worries. You're so kind. Why don't you come in first? I'll wash my hands and get you something to drink. You step inside the house while Isaac awkwardly steps away. As you almost brush against his arm, full of white paint. You look up and you can't remember the last time you had seen such a high ceiling. And the decor looks really expensive. Fancy. A faint clatter can be heard from the end of the hallway. He seems to be nervous. Wouldn't have thought he would be like that from the first meeting. It's kind of cute. A few minutes pass and Isaac returns with 2 glasses of water, and the two of you make your way towards the hallway. Isaac stops in front of a large double door. Behind the door is my workplace. Excuse the mess, please. I'm kind of an artist who thrives in chaos.
welcome to my gallery. I'm excited to see what you will feel when you look at my work.
This isn't chaotic enough. You could see there are several paintings that are unfinished, and some have showcased in Harrison studio. The art studio is filled with the small of paint and turmeric. Canvas and paintbrushes are scattered around the room. You feel like you should say something impressive again, but all that escapes your mouth is a faint Still not sure what to say when you turn to him and give him a warm smile. At the moment, you notice the intense gaze from Isaac. His eyes wander as he noticed that you are looking at him. You could take your time. I'll bring the materials from the storage. Please wait here and don't wander off. Okay. You take a few steps from your water. You take a few sips from your water and escape the awkwardness building up in your mind and explore the room. Isaac already prepared 2 canvases and the paint, the said paint of white. You expect he wants to do oil paintings. Minutes pass until with no trace of Isaac. This man surely loves to take it and make me wait. You bow a sigh and drink the rest of your water and place the glass on a nearby table. This room feels suffocating. Call out for Isaac. You call out for him 3 times, but there's no reply. Frustrated, you walk towards the window to look outside. The backyard is not huge as you thought, and it seemed to be in the bad shape. Nearly no flowers or bushes, but the grass is cut. Maybe it's a bit too much cut though. Probably not watered as well. There's a few brown spots. Do you like gardening? You flinch as Isaac appears next to you, almost out of nowhere, it seems. I take care of the balcony plants before, but my family never had a real garden. Plants are not my strength. My wife had always taken care of the garden back then. There is again, those sad eyes. So Jane was right about his past. My condolences for your wife. Jane told me about it. You stayed in the house after her death, right?
I see.
I see Jane
told you. She really likes to gossip, huh? What else did she tell you?
That's all she said. Jane is the kind of person. She wasn't gossiping. Sorry if I said too much there. I just wanted to know that I feel sorry for you, Isaac. I would prefer if you would ask me personally next time. Okay, let me...
What else did
Can we start? I'm gonna be nice and not say anything. Actually, can we start now? I came here to paint after all. Are we gonna oil paint? Are we doing oil paints today? Yes, I thought we'd start with the simple portrait. I saw that you're already good at drawing faces. Okay, I will try my best. Isaac instructs you to paint in black and white portrait and gives you a few tips for the painting. With the white paint that he added as a base earlier, you could easily blend the harsh shadows. Soon the brushstrokes turn into the shape of a man's face. Isaac tells you to use him as a reference, but you only manage to hold your stare for a few seconds.
So, are you happy with it for now?
Okay, I don't... So, are you happy with it now? Yes, I will add some, more lighting, then it'll dry. Then it's dried, but for now, I'm happy with it.
Good. You did well today. I can see that you got some talent.
Okay, good. You did well today. I could see that you got some talent. Isaac looks out of the window, and the sun's already set up quite well. How long did you work on the painting? I probably just do it, or I'll do their voices. I do like the voices, but it's just sometimes it blends together. We'll end the lesson then for today. I'm sure you have things to do. What about the cleaning up? The brushes? Are you okay? Yes, sorry, I knocked your paint over. I'll clean it up right away. No need to panic. I used tiles in here for a reason. No worries for me. It worries me that more that it was my last titanium white. I'll probably have to go into town to get some more. I'll go. I could go and get for you. After all, it's my fault. If you really want to help, you're welcome to accompany me, but don't feel obligated. Okay, but at least let me wipe up a little bit here. Certainly. Thanks for coming with me, but you really don't have to. It's getting late, and I don't want you to have to walk home in the dark. It's fine, really. I haven't bought any new art supplies in a while, and I see the shop where the famous Mr. Redfield buys his equipment. It's not that fancy. I could go to Dollar General and get it. You arrive at the shop and notice a flyer on the door as Isaac walks through the door in front of you. Part-time help 1. You think for a moment and decide to photograph the flyer just to be on the safe side and follow Isaac inside. Oh, they have a great selection here. Instinctively, you reach for a tub of paint. Maroon red. Are you looking for a job? Yes, you saw that? I'm not sure if the shop is the right place for me, but I will save the contacts. Do you have financial problems at the moment? Shall I make our lessons cheaper? I don't want you to get in trouble because of me. No, it's not that. My father's actually taking care of everything for me. It's just that after I graduated, I wanted to take some time off and focus on art. But I would like to become more independent. That's why I'm searching for jobs. And besides, it would be funny if I got a job and you just ended up being my customer. Maybe I would end up knowing more about pain than you. Hey, don't be hasty. I'm still your teacher here. Oh, really? What shade of red is this? He wants to take the color from your hand, which you painfully wave in front of him. You flinch for a moment as your hands touch. Isaac radiates a pleasant warmth, which makes you smile subconsciously. Your gaze goes back up, and you look deeply into each other's eyes for a moment until you look away in shame. You feel him avert his gaze after a few seconds and glance at the tube without a word. But perhaps you're right. Maybe I could learn from you. What exactly does he mean? You have to go that. Do you have to go? You have to go that way, don't you? We can go together. Sure. It was nice going on a shopping trip with you, Digitwave. I really leave the house nowadays. Maybe we could do that again. Just don't ask me to buy clothes. I already got a tantrum from doing that with Jane. How long have you been friends? Since childhood. Back then, she was quite the quiet one, and I often had to speak for her. These days, she won't stop talking at all. I noticed that. You slow down and reach the crossroads, where Isaac should be going to the opposite direction. Your home is on that way, right? I have to go this way, so I can walk you home. You don't have to. It gets dark faster at this time of year. Since your lessons are usually long, you might want to walk home with someone afterwards. Maybe Jane, or if you have a boyfriend. I don't have a boyfriend, but I can handle myself, really. He looks at the door without saying anything. Is he upset? Isaac, it's really not a problem for me. My place is not far. I'm not afraid to walk around alone in the dark. But there is something else. I believe you're not afraid, but there's sometimes suspicious figures running around here. Could you ring me when you get home? You don't have to wait for me to pick up. Just seeing your number on the screen is enough. I can do that, but you are overthinking. It's not that late, and I never encounter shady people in the evening. I see, but it would assure me to know that you arrived home safely. Okay, I'll do it. Well then, good night, Digitwave. Get home safely, and don't forget to ring me. You too. See you next time. Your faint smile seems to calm him down a bit. After a few steps, you get out your phone, and Jane has sent you a message. You giggle and pause for a moment. Hey, hope you're having fun. Call me later, okay? And remember, he is your teacher now. No gushing over him like you did with your biology teacher back then. Still smiling, you let your phone slide into your pocket. You look back and notice Isaac is still standing in the crossroads. So you decide to show yourselves. I better get going. All the lights. Okay, chapter 2. The following day, you searched for jobs, but so far nothing came up. Good. The following day, you searched for jobs, but so far nothing good came up. When you remembered the photo you took for the art shop, maybe it's still available. You send an email to the owner of that art shop. With a little luck, he might get the assistant job and maybe get an employee discount for art supplies. Done. Okay, let's see. My friend told me to check social media. Oh wow, looks like one of her food videos is trending. Good for her. You enter a comment. Well, a notification pops up. It catches your attention instantly, since you rarely get any. Huh? I have a new follower. Who could it be? I don't recognize the username. You click on the profile and see that it's a nearly created account without any posts. You decide to message the user. I know you started following me. Do I know you? Could be Dad again. He keeps forgetting his passwords and creates new accounts. After a few moments, he receives a message from the mysterious follower. Oh, I apologize for not reaching out earlier. It's Isaac. I didn't have any personal social media accounts right now. I thought about you and was curious to see your artwork, so I decided to look you up. He thought about me? That's kind of cute. Oh my god. Just realized that my posts some cringy stuff sometimes. Hopefully he really only looks at my artwork. See, I don't have to mind if they look at my cringy stuff. Isaac, that's unexpected. I didn't expect you to find me online. I'm glad you reached out. I'm sorry for not contacting you sooner. It's just that my social media presence is primarily managed by my team, but I couldn't resist wanting to contact you directly. It's alright, Isaac. I appreciate you taking the time with me. I'd love for you to see my artwork. Let me know what you think. Oh, my social media is run by me. You wait for a few minutes for a reply, but instead, a notification pops up. It's a like and comment on one of your drawings. To your surprise, Isaac wrote a ridiculously long review based on your artwork. You brush a little. It's sweet, but a bit strange to see a long comments like this. Thanks, but you don't need to make long comments like this. Others might think it's strange. I like to hear it in person, though. I'm saying that some people make long comments. I don't think it matters. I also prefer to talk to you in person. Speaking of which, do you know when you're free for our next lesson? You chuckle as you continue texting with Isaac. Maybe you imagining it, but he seems to like you somehow. You don't think he's wasting his time on you. I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect to get a reply from the art shop this early, especially not the next morning. The interview catches me off guard. Hopefully, I won't stutter around too much. Man, I wish I had more time to prepare. I'll stutter. I'll stutter even by prepared, so. No, none at the register. Guess I need to find an employee. Oh, welcome. You look a bit lost, miss. Say, can I help you with something? You jump a little. From a loud voice, the young man gives off. His greenish eyes lock on you with a fierce grip. He gives you a smirk, and he knows that your gaze lingers on him a bit longer than the usual customer. Actually, I came here for a job interview. Job interview? Oh, it's you. I heard that someone new would join. Come, follow me. I'll show you the way. I'm Ivan, by the way. Nice to meet you. I'm Digital Wave. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask me, Digital Wave. Sure, thank you. Molly, the applicant is here. Oh, welcome. Let's start right away. Take a seat. Oh, she has tattoos. I like the tattoos. I like their designs too. You hear a faint, careful she bites as Ivan leaves the room. You try to gulp down your nervousness, but that doesn't seem to work. Okay, the next minutes are important. Focus and no stuttering. I'm gonna be stuttering. Oh, thank you for your quick reply. You must be the owner, Molly Rantu? Just Molly. We're not formal here. Same goes for the interview. I just I'll just ask right away. We don't need to make things complicated with those. Oh, why should I hire you nonsense? Oh, well, in that case, feel free to call me Digitwave. So, Digitwave, I saw that you worked as a cashier in the past? Yes, it was a holiday job in a bike shop. I worked at the cashier in the storage. Good. That's basically what I need to hear. You know how to do the cash counting. Yes, I would need a bit time to get familiar with your register, though. Sounds good. What times can you work? I take art class in the moment, but the dates are flexible. Other than that, I am open. But the weirdo will get mad at me if I take all your time. Weirdo? So let's do the early shift for you. Ivan, the guy that you saw just now, usually does that one as well. He can train you at the start. Sure, he sounds nice. The kid is a jokester, but he has a good heart. You just have to be patient. Good. You can start Friday next week. Yes. Oh, whoa, calm down. We're not a military camp here. See the board over there? That's the shift plan. Times are listed there, and I'll show you the shifts you would get. Great, thanks, Molly. And sorry I'm still a bit nervous. That's alright, but I do wonder. From what I heard, you seem more shy than I thought. Anyway, let's get to the boring paperwork out of the way. So, how did it go? Ivan? Oh, you remember my name. I'm flattered. Yeah, you will work with me next week. Best to be on your good side then. With me? So I'll be your teacher, and you're my humble student. You don't have to say it like that. Congratulations, by the way. For getting the job, I mean. Thank you. We will be seeing each other next week then. Sure. Oh, and don't be late, or I'll have to punish you on your first day. Huh? Yeah, something really nasty, like hiding a single gray pin in the pin section. The last guy searched for an hour. What did I get myself into? The smell of coffee fills your kitchen. You prepare 2 cups for Jane and yourself. The last meeting with Isaac was a few days ago, but his intense eyes on your mind ever so often. He wanted to see you again today. But not that I'm complaining. Did you say something? No, the coffee's good, ready though. Just your coffee machine makes it worth visiting you. You're so lucky that your father got it for you last Christmas. So, if the machine ever breaks down, our friendship's over. How nice of you. Hey, I didn't say that. You're the one that I can gossip with the best. Speaking of, did you hear from your teacher again? You mean Isaac? Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm meeting up with him today after this actually. Oh, he seems eager. Stop acting all smug. There's nothing going on. For now. You let out a long sigh. By the way, what happened to this guy you met at the gallery? Gerald? Don't mention it. He told me about his wife, that he's also unhappy, but they still live together because the divorce takes so long. Okay. Well, crap. I blocked the creep. You have to be strict with those older guys. I tell you. Oh, or you end up with an affair for the next decade. Jane can be harsh sometimes, but over then me, she never got cheated on, but other than me, she never got cheated on or her heart broken. And if you don't get a problem with Isaac, tell me. If you ever get in a problem with Isaac, tell me. This guy might be popper for now, but if he hurts you, Jane. You snap your finger in front of her a few times. She likes to talk to herself in a range mode. Better stop her now before it's too late. Alright, sorry. I guess I'm just a bit protective over my only friend from school that's left. Would you look at that? She can be so sweet. Oh, yeah. Things I do for good coffee. You kept chatting for a while, and after some time, both cups were empty, and the time was up for your lesson. Time was up for your lesson with Isaac. See you on Friday. Have fun. Oh, and did you wave? Huh? Don't forget what I said. You can call me if Isaac's mean to you or something. You nod and give Jane a tight hug. She then walks off, and you wonder why she's concerned all of a sudden. You decide not to overthink it for now, and make a quick turn towards Isaac's house. You barely see it here, but know something. Wasn't that Isaac in the window? Was he watching me? Maybe he wants to open the door earlier this time and was looking for me. Yeah, no worries. You shake her head and head towards Isaac's house, and you expect him. As you expect, he opened the door quickly after your first meeting. Did you wave? Please come in. I hope you have a good morning so far. Yes, thank you. I was talking to Jane earlier. She seemed proud of my progress with you. She seemed proud of my progress. You are a good teacher. You flatter me. May I ask, why are you still friends with Jane? She seems a bit too out there for someone like you. Not that I think you don't deserve her. It's just the opposite, actually. I think her flirting with multiple men at the gallery. And you're suggesting that she's the bad company for me? Yes. Yes, if I had known that she would act so much like a blank, I would have never worked with her. It's embarrassing to be associated with her, to be honest. And you? Certainly, as a woman of class, surely you have noticed her behavior by now. But don't worry, I made sure people had a good impression of you after Harrison's event. Therefore, you should consider distancing yourself from Jane, or men will start to see you in the same way as her. Yeah, here's the yandere part. And I wouldn't want you to. Wouldn't want that to happen to my favorite student. Hey, back off. And don't talk about Jane like that. Oh, you look angry. It's just, people like to talk, and I don't want you to get a bad reputation because of her. I'm gonna go if you told me to worry. She's a good person. Surely she could be a bit flashy sometimes, but I like that about her. She doesn't care about what others say. Sometimes I wish I had her confidence. I like you, the way you are. You look at him in surprise. Was he serious? Thank you, but I still want to improve in the future. I'll get some drinks. You could go ahead to the gallery. You still know the way, right? Yeah. It's not that hard to find. Okay, I'll make it quick. Here we are again. Come on, digital wife, cheer up. You apologize. Surely, I just got it wrong, and he was just worried, right? The familiar canvas he worked on last time is already standing in the center of the room. You step closer. Admire your progress so far. Footsteps echo from the gallery hallway. Instinctively, you turn away from the canvas as you got caught doing something wrong. Here you go. Sorry for the wait. Isaac hands you a glass full of ice cubes, a lemon, and what you assume will be sparkling water at first, but an uncertain sniff reveals something bitter and a faint smell of alcohol. Trying to get me drunk? Oh, gin tonic. I crave something alcoholic after a long day. And to be honest, I want to calm my nerves a bit after our argument. I can fetch you something else if it's not to your liking. Well, just keep drinking. I don't want to be rude. Even though I just asked for water because I don't like alcohol. I'd be spitting out on the floor. Oh, it's fine. I like gin. Thanks. I don't like gin. You quickly take a sip to reassure him. The taste wasn't bad. You had worse when you went from club to club with Jane. Is that so? But what are you here to paint? But you are here to paint, right? I guess you will finish your piece today. You start to work on the painting, following the shadows you painted, and you locate the area where the light would hit the face. The portrait comes together quickly. Isaac stands behind you and comments a few times on your technique. You feel his glaze on your back, and you try to focus on the canvas, but somehow you get more and more nervous. Don't pressure yourself. Your brushstrokes are getting messy. Suddenly, Isaac comes closer from behind and whispers in your ear. You can feel his warm breath on your skin and a sense of fate, the smell of alcohol. Try using a lighter brushstroke. Let the colors blend more naturally. His voice is soft and gentle, sending shivers down your spine. You turn to look at him. To your surprise, his amber eyes look directly into yours. You are lost in each other's gaze. Isaac leans closer, his hand resting gently on your wrist. You can feel the heat radiating off his body. Let me guide your hand. You feel a rush of adrenaline as Isaac guides your painting. His hand steady and sure, and your work together. Your bodies move in perfect harmony. You're lost in the moment, completely absorbed in each other and the painting. The minutes go by, and in a flash, and soon you step back to admire your work. The colors blend together in a beautiful harmony, creating a stunning masterpiece. You nod confidently. Isaac turns to you, and his eyes shine with admiration. You have a natural talent. I'm honored to be your teacher. You brush, feeling a warmth spread across your body. You look at him, your heart racing. Thanks. I think we make a good team. I could have done it without your guidance. Oh, I think you could have. You have a natural talent for painting, and I'm just here to help you bring it out. Don't be so hard on yourself. You know you're doing great, and I'm here to help you every step of the way. I said, thank you. Okay, I need water again. Your cup, you clean up for today, and you put your signature on the painting, and Isaac carefully lifts it up and takes it to the storage room to dry. You hear him humming cheerfully as he disappears into the corridors. It's kind of cute how happy he is. He seems to be in a good mood. Again, after your argument. You can take your painting with you next time. I'll make sure it's packed until then. It's nice of you. I can't wait to show it to my father and Jane. As you stand there, both of you recommend to leave a chair. It's company. Isaac suddenly speaks up. I know it might be a bit forward, but would you like to go out to dinner with me sometime? Your eyes widen. This was unexpected. You noticed that he got more comfortable with you. But a date? Surely you look to the ground. Is it a good idea to go on a date with a person you're supposed to be teaching you? Disagree. The red flags. Agree. Yeah, why not? I like to. Do you have a place in mind by any chance? Oh, not really. I don't eat out that often. I could do some research, but finding a good restaurant would be the least of our problems. Okay, I'll look around as well. You write to me in a next few days about a new session, and by then we'll probably have a restaurant too. Yes. You gave Isaac a warm smile. As you turn around, he takes a step towards you as he wants to say something else. Don't forget to text me when you get home. Hey, sure do. Sure do. Chapter 3. Hey, no need to be nervous. You look stunning. Are you sure? I don't want to embarrass myself in front of him by being underdressed in comparison to him. You'll be fine. From what you told me, he seems into you anyway. He won't care about your outfit. I can't believe you having dinner with Mr. Redfield. I'm almost jealous. Would you be mad at me if I snatched him away if it didn't work out between you? You remember Isaac's comments about Jane? He would probably rather stay single for the rest of his life than be involved with Jane in that kind of way. Would he not be single? Would he be technically widowed? Do you always have to make comments like that? I know it's just a joke, but others might take it the wrong way. What's wrong with you all of a sudden? Don't tell me you're a prune like the others now. That's not what I mean. It's just worried about your reputation. I still decide this for myself. Thank you very much. Jane, you know what? Be happy with him. When you two make it big as an artist couple, you won't need your shameful friend Jane anymore. Have a nice evening. Wait, I never said I didn't want to be friends with you anymore. Really? But it sounds like it. It's okay. Believe what the others post online. I have no need for false pity from you. Bye. I think we just got rid of our friend. Jane! What was that about? She seemed so hurt. Probably because we were talking about something on sensitive subject. What did she mean by online posts and people making fun of her? I have to take a closer look at it later. But now I have to go. I can't let this mess drag me down like this. You step out to the evening air, Isaac insisting on picking you up, and already standing outside. You worried that you might have run into Jane and felt her wrath too. You can't help but feel nervous. You spent hours getting ready, trying to put on different outfits and doing your hair and makeup until you were satisfied with your appearance. Good evening, Digital Wave. You look beautiful. I always have to worry that other people will chase after you. I was gonna say, for me, I'll throw on an outfit. I don't care. Probably like other people just don't care about that type of thing. Thank you. You're not bad yourself, Isaac. Wait, did I miss? Isaac wears similar things as at the art exhibition. You remember his scarf buckle in the shape of a moth. Then we're good to go. Do you want to link into my arm? He hesitantly take his arm, and you step closer to him. You catch a glimpse of his perfume. He smells very good. Hope you have an asthma attack. It's the first time that a man like Isaac, who seems to be refined, takes you into a noble restaurant. It makes you self-conscious because you're not sure if you really fit into his life, but Jane had already mentioned that he seemed to be very interested in you. Is something wrong? You seem lost in thought. Oh, sorry. It's just a bit nervous, that's all. Don't worry, I'm right by your side. Perhaps that very thing makes me insecure. Isaac leads you inside the restaurant and as expected, it looks very expensive and high class. You couldn't help but feel nervously touch your hair. Isaac talks to a man in the entrance and leads you to the table. With a smile, Isaac pulls your chair out your chair for you and ensures that you're comfortable before he takes his seat across from you. Okay, I need to do this. Everything to your liking so far? Yes. There's something magical about the ambulance. He knows. Isaac's gaze drifts to something behind you. A waiter serves a bottle of wine for both of you. I hope you don't mind. I thought we could celebrate our first dinner together with a bottle of wine. Don't worry, got a mild and sweet one. I'm not sure which one you'd like. How thoughtful of you. It sounds very fitting. Well then, to a wonderful evening with a beautiful lady. You really know how to make a girl feel special. After a quick toast, you gaze at him over the rim of your glass. The aroma of the wine spreads to your mouth and leaves a slight tingle. The wine has a sweetish taste that hits just right. May I ask you something? You already did, but go on. Looks like you got your snappiest back. You said in our lessons that you've been painting for a while. What brought you to it? I started with crayons as a kid in my kids' wall room. My childhood room. Well, my kids' rooms. Okay, I will say. I know if I'd be watching it, it does kind of sound like my kids. So, like that I'm a parent. So I think it should be. It started with crayons in my room, my childhood room. It's walls or something. In my room, okay. I started with crayons on my room's walls. Not just kids to take the kid out as a kid, but I started with crayons in my room as a kid. I watched a street artist paint. The work of someone else had motivated me. I want to do this because I actually remember coloring on the walls. People have motivated me. I got motivated to do flesh work by seeing people like making Digimon and Pokemon stuffed animals and flushes by motivation. I got motivated for actually sewing. So, which one? That was a different thing altogether, but I guess that instead of the crayon. And I'll do the crayon. Let's see what it's actually gonna be. No, I'm gonna do that. Brenda Clark was one of the first artists I looked up to. I remember having a children's book that she illustrated. I had many idols over the years, and my style changes as well. I think I have picked out the best of each and adapted it as best I can. And while my artist idol is sitting in front of me right now, I have a great honor to learn from him myself. Too much? No, I am honored to be one of your idols and hope I can live up to this title. What about you? When I was a child, my family didn't have much, but we had a small garden with the most beautiful flowers that fascinated me. The way their colors dance on the sunlight. One day, I found an old painting tucked away in the attic. Forgotten, I decided to give it a try to capture the beauty of those flowers on paper. At first, it was a simple attempt, a way to pass the time, but I brushed the colors onto the canvas, something ignited within me. It was as if I had unlocked a hidden part of myself, a part that could express emotions and capture moments in a way that words couldn't. It became my refuge, a sanctuary where I could pour my heart onto the canvas. With every stroke, I discovered more about myself, the depths of emotions and beauty that exist in the world. Pain saved me in a way. You see, I never showed many emotions as a child, but painting allowed me to express the things I couldn't put in words, to find solace and peace amongst chaos. Isaac's gaze meets yours, a flicker of vulnerability in his eyes. He reaches for you. His hands gently rest on yours. And now, sharing the passion with you, it feels like I found something even more precious. Thank you for sharing with me, Isaac. It's beautiful how art can heal and connect us. I am so glad I met you. Stephen goes on, and the two of you continue to chat over good food about local artists Isaac has already met. You glance at the bill that the waiter had placed on the table. A hint of hesitation crosses your face, but you gather the courage to speak up. Ask to split the bill. Isaac, I've been thinking, since we're both here, enjoying this meal together, maybe we could split the bill. Isaac pauses. His eyes meet yours. It's a flicker of surprise, but he quickly regains his composure, offering a warm smile. No need for that. But it's too much. I could feel bad. I would feel bad if I didn't contribute and made you pay for everything. Aw, having already given me so much by spending this evening with me. Our time together is much more valuable than any bill. You make your way outside in the noisy environment of the restaurant with talking people and clicking plates. Quickly seems so far away. You listen to the wind. For a moment, you already missed this piece. There, the cold air makes you shiver slightly, as if noticing every little detail. Isaac puts his jacket over you. Here, take it for a walk. Take it for the walk to your place. Wrapped around Isaac's arm again, you walk with him towards your apartment. You barely talk, but it's more comfortable for you. Comfortable, since silence between you and Isaac is something you usually not only know from your closest friends. You arrive at your place. The air is filled with a mix of anticipation and lingering affection from your dinner date. I had a wonderful evening, thank you, Isaac. The pleasure was all mine. I had a great time too. Digital wave, there's something on my mind. The silence is filled with unspoken words and the electricity of your connection. He steps closer and practically whispers in your ear. Would it be too forward if I ask for a goodnight kiss? Let's kiss him. Let's do the red flags. You already waited too long and decide to throw yourself into his arms. Isaac's eyes widen slightly as you press your lips against his. A mixture of surprise and delight washes over his face. The world around you faded into the background, leaving only the impetus. Why I can't pronounce words I actually know? Intimacy of the moment. When you finally part, a small smile glances Isaac's smile. His face locked in with yours with an undeniable spark. It's like I literally just brain fart when I'm speaking because I know there's an audience. Good night, digital wave. I can't wait to see you again. Good night, Mr. Redfield. Can't you just call him Isaac? That was nice. I feel like Isaac and I got closer. I got a lot closer. And not just in a physical way. You feel giggly when you think about the kiss with Isaac. You imagine what would have happened if someone had recognized Isaac and seen you both. Scandalous. I got a message. Have a nice evening. I look forward to seeing you again. Don't forget to write me if you have time for our lesson soon. Almost sound like it almost sounds like you missed me already, Isaac. I wonder. Oh, there's another one from Jane. Hey, sorry about earlier. Hope you had a nice date. I would like to talk to you about something important. Are you free tomorrow? Something important? What could that be? You open the door for Jane. She looks at you, visibly regretful. Hey, Jane. I'm glad you're here. About what happened the other day, I'm sorry for the fight we had. I'm sorry too. I regret saying those things to you. It's just things have been a lot lately. Is it the same thing you talked about yesterday? Want to tell me about it? Okay, but don't make fun of me. Or say I'm overreacting. I've been receiving some strange messages online. It's making me feel really uncomfortable. Sorry, yandere. Messages? What kind of messages? First, a creepy comments on selfies saying that I dress provocatively. Provocatively when I'm wearing normal clothes and generally sexy sexual things. Okay, it's our yandere. It's Renfield. Redfield. Now, every post I make gets mean comments. I don't matter what I post. My coffee post, just get in there one saying I'm cheap and jump in bed with anyone. Okay, yeah, it's definitely him. Have you tried blocking the person or reporting them? Yes, I've done all that. But every single account I block, two new pop up. I don't know who's behind it. It's always new blank accounts. I think they could be bots. They're not bots. I definitely know that. No, it's definitely someone has way too much time and is not definitely paying right now. And it's yandere. Yandere. Yeah, he's definitely. How about just privating your accounts? Oh, waking. People I know are starting to distance themselves from me, and some say it's my own fault. That's terrible. You could have talked to me about it earlier instead of going for it alone. You hug Jane. The thought of the person doing this to her makes you angry, and I know exactly who's doing it. Thank you. At least you're on my side. Maybe you should go to the police. I thought about that, but most of the time, they don't act when it's online. My thing is private it. Definitely private it, and definitely make it so it's not, no one knows it's you too, if you go in our place. I don't think so. Times have changed, and police make online harassment more seriously than they did a few years ago. Are you sure about that? I'm getting vibes of Sniper Wolf and Jack Films. You think so? Alright. I will gather all the screenshots and take them to the police the next few days. But could you go with me when I talk to them? Sure, I'm here. I already told you that. I'm glad to have you, Digital Wave. Hopefully, you haven't given Jane false hope. You now wait for Jane's go. You and Isaac quickly agreed on a new lesson. After you talk with Jane, you've been looking forward to it. He greets you with a warm smile. Welcome back. I've been eagerly waiting for your arrival. Isaac turns a step closer, his eyes fixated on your face. You both stand there for a moment. You remember the last time you spent together. You can't help but stare at his lips that gently touched you that evening. Waiting to kiss him on the lips. Oh, let's do it. Your heart races as you turn Isaac's gesture and also step closer. Hesitantly, you put your hand on his chest and press yourself gently against him. Your ropes move closer to Isaac's and he meets your eagerly midway. You share a tender kiss, like the last one. It sends butterflies through your stomach. I've been longing to see you again. I have thought of you day and night, and finally, I can see your beautiful face again. Isaac, I miss you too. Glad to hear that. He holds you gently in his arms, but at some point, he has to let you go. He seems to have realized it as well, and takes a step back. Oh, where are my manners? Mickey, stay here in the entrance. Come in. Want a drink? Sure. Need some G Fuel. It seems Isaac has spread paint on the floor again. You have the trail of red sparkles across the stairs as you walk by. You stand in Isaac's art studio. He packed your blast painting for transportation later, like he promised. Isaac visits with excitement. A mischievous smile plays on his lips. I'm glad we could do another lesson so soon. Say I'm expecting a delivery any moment now, but it won't take long. I apologize in advance for the interruption. I hope you don't mind. I get used to waiting for you by now, so don't worry. I'm sorry about that. I'll try my best. Are you ready to dive into another painting? Yes, I'm excited to see what you planned today. Isaac's eyes sparkle with anticipation. And he paces around the studio, his mind already buzzing with his ideas. So, Digital Wave, tell me, what body part have you painted the least of? Which part of the human form hides in the shadows of your art? What's your weakness? Hands and feet. Your cheeks flush slightly. A mixture of intrigue and shyness fill your expression. You know exactly where your weakness lies, and it's scary when painting. I'm just gonna go with hands. I do hands more than feet, but they always come out like they are horrible. Hands and fingers. Well, I suppose I paint hands and fingers the least. You are not alone in this. Many people have this problem. Today, you'll be practicing handstand. Don't worry, I'll guide you. Will you stay and model for me again? Will you model for me again? If I didn't have delivery, I would. But I guess books will have to do for today. Do I really have to? I'm not really good at them. The challenge is to push your boundaries, to embrace the areas where you feel less confident. It's an opportunity to grow as an artist and surprise yourself. You see, dear wife, something that the most beautiful art comes from embracing the unknown. You focus on waving at your delicate paint. The strokes guided by Isaac's expert vice and gentle encouragement. At first, you were unsure and a little upset that Isaac was pulling out your weakness, but his reassuring words seemed to turn the task into a fun challenge. After a while, your hand starts to hurt and you've been working on the pain longer than usual. As if reading your thoughts, Isaac addressed the situation. We painted for a really long time today. I'm sure you're exhausted by now. What's in it here? You can put the brushes over there. I need to check my phone real quick. Something must be wrong with my order because it hasn't arrived yet. Unless I didn't knock on your door, which happens a lot. You do as Isaac told you. He looks at his phone with a worried expression. Upstairs, according to the app, the package was delivered. Note, garden. This has happened before. They put it down by the bushes near the front door. Excuse me for a moment. Sure. Isaac turns quickly. Isaac walks quickly towards the front door. You decide to tie up a bit and take your cups to the kitchen. On the way back, the stairs catch your eye again. Isaac didn't want to show you what's up there until now, but it does make you a little curious. Isn't it for a moment? Tore me to curiosity and Isaac's warning. Go back to the gallery. I should respect Isaac's rules. I would not like people snooping around my private rooms either. I could start packing up from up my paintings. Isaac said we should call it a day. I guess I'll go home soon. Can't wait to see my father's reaction. He already told me that he would like to have a painting by me. But this one looks a lot like Isaac's. I think I want to keep it and hang it. But this one looks a lot like Isaac. I think I want to keep it and hang it in my own place. Would that be strange, painting it, but having the picture of my pastel art teacher in my apartment is almost like having one of those cringy teen heartthrob posters. It could be worse. It could be a painting of him that he did himself all over the place in his own house. Just saying, this is all paintings of him in his house. It's called being egotistic. Teen heartthrob. I have anime poster, so yeah, not cringy. Still, wait, am I comparing Isaac to my teen crush? No, he's not bad looking. But even his pretty face doesn't make it better that he keeps people waiting so often. He's always takes so long. He sees what he's doing outside. Isaac? Wave, sorry I took so long. I found the package. You already have your stuff with you. Do you want to go already? Yes, you said I'm done for today, so... Oh, I didn't mean to kick you out or anything like that. How about I get that package inside, and then I could walk you home. I have this afternoon off. We could even make a detour for the park. I could carry your bag too. Your artwork might seem heavy in the long run. Agree. A little walk might be nice, but are you sure you want to carry my bag? I can do it myself. Nonsense. I can do it for you. I don't look muscular, but I can even carry if I wanted to. I can even carry you if I wanted to. Oh, that would be a bit embarrassing, but you better take my bag instead. The park's the sun begins to descend, casting warm golden hue over the park. As you venture forward, the sound of crunching leaves beneath your feet becoming symphony of nature's melody. The path winds through the grove of trees, then bushes, reaching upwards as if embracing the fading light. The park looks so beautiful in the light, don't you think? I think it's the way the colors in the sky change, and everything feels so peaceful. I kind of regret not visiting the area here more often. I agree. It's like nature's way of transitioning from day to night, embracing both serenity and mystery. You know, there's something magical about this time of day. It feels like everything's possible. I'm glad we could share the moment together. As twilight deepens, the sky transitions into a canvas of vibrant colors. You glance up, memorized by the hues in orange and pink. It's like a painting coming to life. You know, I've never seen anyone appreciate the beauty of twilight like you do. It's like we're children who see things with a veil of magic, seeing something for the first time. You feel a mixture of intimacy and vulnerability, realizing the depths of his words. He played off with a crooked smile. Is that a nice way to saying I'm childish? Not directly. Some aspects probably, but childish, I would have just said it. Childish is not inherently a bad thing. Isaac reached for your hand, intertwining his fingers with yours. You know, the past few months felt like being trapped in a monochromatic painting, a void of any color or life or color every day. I waded through a fog that clung to my skin and small under my soul. But when I met you, it's like as if a ray of sunlight pierced through the dense, suffocating fog. Your presence brought color back into my mushroom world, infusing life into lifeless. You saw through the shadows and that clouded my mind. Your kindness was like a gentle brushstroke, gradually painting over the darkness with hues of hope and warmth. You know, this may sound silly, but I do believe the fate brought us together. That someone in the universe wanted me to keep going and had me send you, my savior. Your face burns into deep shades of red. The way he speaks makes your heart flutter. He always talks about connection, a bond, and slowly you seem to believe it. Savior, that sounds a bit exaggerated, but I'm glad that I was able to give you new hope, even if it stressed me out a bit to be someone's savior. Please don't be. Just have to be yourself, like you did tell now. You notice a few glances from Isaac as you continue to walk hand in hand. So far, It's rare for someone to fuss over you for just you. You smile to yourself. Steps feel so light. The rest of the way, you both spin in a comfortable silence, leaving only the gentle rhythm of your footsteps. Chapter 4. You plan to meet Jane and gather information for the police. She placed her laptop on the living room table and just came back into the room. Before we start, I got something for you. She gives you a box of chocolate. They look delicious but expensive. You notice that they are with nuts. I got them in the mail yesterday. It must be from a guy I saw last. But you know, I have a hazelnut allergy, so you can have it. I will thank you for helping me out today. The guy you saw last time? Why didn't you tell me? Why tell me you're still go on dates, even though you have other problems right now? Why not? It takes my mind off the bullcrap online for a while, and he seems nice. If it makes you feel better. Anyway, thank you for the chocolate. Okay, now let's focus on finding out more information about the account that's been bullying me. I was thinking, it might be someone who doesn't like you. Are you sure you don't have any enemies? Maybe an ex-lover? I can't think of anyone who would want to harm you like this, but maybe it's just someone who enjoys causing trouble online. Oh, a new comment. Is it from the troll? Seems like it. The account is a new one, with numbers as a name. My thirds, let me screenshot this as well. You hide the chocolate with Jane does her thing. The effects of your time pressure this morning gets to you. You didn't have breakfast and the chocolate looks tempting. You open the package and examine the chocolate. They look good so far, so you grab one and take a bite. I see you're giving them a try. Yeah, they have a cherry liqueur flavor. You would love them if it wasn't for the nuts. I don't want to know about it, otherwise I'll be sad. Sorry. After the first chocolate, you seem to have awakened your appetite. One more wouldn't hurt, would it? I think they're poison, so... Leave her now. The troll is targeting not just me, but some of my closest friends. It's affecting my reputation. Your closest friends? A handful of messages me, or I saw comments on posts of them myself. And it's strange, I got nothing so far. Maybe it's someone who doesn't know that we're friends. Could be. Or it could be someone you know. Someone I know. Don't test it. Let's test it. Test how? Let's take a selfie together, and I'll post it. Oh, but only if you're okay with it. I mean, you could get attacked after that as well. No, that's okay. If it gets too annoying, I'll just get my account private. Thanks, you're the best. Say cheese. Jane takes a few photos. After a minute, she posts one of them. Now, there's no going back. You can feel your stomach growl, and it will. Should you eat their chocolate while waiting? My bad feeling radar is going. Leave it for now. Now, all I can do is wait for a reaction. I could show you the screenshots I took so far. Maybe you know something different. Sure, show me. This one, the troll mentions me in the comments, and it's not my post. Same thing on this one too. It's another person's post. Yeah, there's a few more like it. The troll is a different name sometimes. You can tell it's the same person though. They say the same things. How many screenshots do you have so far? Just these few that I'm showing you. Oh, maybe a friend sent me this one. There's a lot of comments, but still found one way to me. Right. And they're so mean too. I really can't believe it's not your enemy. I can't think of anyone. Plus, trolls are always mean. You stare down at the evidence. They probably isn't going to be enough to go anywhere with this. The count has no identifying features. Okay, I'm worried this won't be enough to get any help though. You don't want to admit it, but most of them are the same too, which is not really helping in finding any difference. Hopefully they don't comment on our post. It would help narrow it down at least. You could feel the optimism in the situation. Smile at Jane. Maybe we should change the topic for a minute. Sure. What else do you think we want to talk about? Well, how are things with you and Isaac? You know, I had to ask. Good. Things are going good. My art is turning out well. Plus, Isaac and I are both bonding. Oh, just bonding? Seems a lot like more than that. Does he have a different opinion on your relationship? We're not official, so don't go around saying things like that. Not yet, anyway. Maybe he will ask you out soon. Anyway, I'm thinking we should still show this to the police. Maybe they should be able to help in some way. One sec. Yeah, we can go now if you want. As you shift your body to stand up, you feel an uncomfortable sting in your stomach. Sure. It was poisoned. Terrible timing to get cramps like that. Let me get everything together. We're good to go. You suddenly don't feel good. It wasn't bad enough that you couldn't move or anything, but it was uncomfortable and made you feel uneasy. Everything okay? You look well out of it. Yeah, I'm fine. Just a bit nauseous, I think. Are you sure you could go? It's fine if you can't, and not if not. No. It's real. Okay, really. Let's go now. Great. It's not far. We could just take a quick walk. You and Jane take a quick walk to the police station, enjoying the serenity and some room to breathe while dealing with all of this. It also helps a lot in dealing with your nausea. The fresh air makes it go away considerably faster than you're expecting. Probably because I didn't eat all the chocolate. And just keep eating. I just no. I noticed that I had the option to choose. Yeah, no. And we don't need to get food after this. I don't need to get food after this. Something else than this damn chocolate, especially because it made me feel bad. Not because I was poisoned. Once outside the police station, you both walk into the nearest police officer, sitting at one of the desks. The police officer looked up at you both. Before looking down at the evidence, Jane passed over to her laptop. I see. Here you want to report a case of cyber harassment. Yes, we have more than a few screenshots in their harassment to me online. Multiple different accounts too. Some even more towards our friends of hers. These threats are pretty serious, but it's hard to identify anything distinct about the accounts. We can put these on file, and you can let us know if anything happens. So isn't anything you guys could do about it? Not really. It's not like you could go and somehow give them a virus and make their computers stop working. Unfortunately not. Cyber threats are really hard to deal with. Until you know something physically happening regarding these threats, we don't have much to go off. Usernames can't be tracked back as well. I had a feeling, but was hoping to not hear that. We appreciate you showing us these and reaching out. The police officer asked Jane a few more questions about herself personally, so that they can have a record of her and her testimonies on hand in case the situation escalates. You excuse yourself and wait outside while she finishes what else she needed. You start to not feel good again. The nausea that you tried to blame on your lack of eating wouldn't hurt this bad at all. Hey Jane, I'm feeling nauseous again. I don't think it was from not eating today. Was there something in the chocolate I didn't see? I'm not too sure. I didn't look at it intensely. Do you think I had something in it that would make you feel sick? It was poison, Jane. It was from your cyberbully. It was from Redfield. Him. Oh. Wrong person. Oh, crap. I didn't really think negatively like that, especially because I can't remember all the ingredients from reading the package. Still, it would be better safe than sorry to not eat more of them. Maybe I'll feel worse than normal. Maybe I'm feeling worse than normal. I don't know either. Let's try to take it easy, okay, today. Well, you can go to the lunch or something, or we can order something if you don't want to go out any longer. Jane, I want to go to the hospital and see if they could test me for poison. It's pretty late today, but yeah, we can go out. I feel better being outside, so if it's okay, we can walk there. Sure. The both of you sit down at a nearby cafe. Besides your waffles and coffee, you order an extra bottle of water to keep with its mysterious sickness. Help with the mysterious sickness. The waiter was kind of cute, don't you think? Jane, behave. But you're no fun. You roll your eyes. You're out there dying, and she starts forming again. But you can't deny that it helps take your mind off the pain. Fine. What's with the smirk? Nothing. Oh, there he goes again. He looks pretty young, though. Not your usual target. True, but I don't mind trying out new areas. Why don't you make it sound weird? Why do you have to make it sound weird again? Why me? You have dirty mind. You have the dirty mind here. How dare you? Out of a corner eye, you spot a familiar red hair passing by. To get inside the cafe. What's Isaac doing? Was that Isaac just now? Where? I think he just went inside, or maybe I was mistaken him. You're seeing him everywhere nowadays. Maybe it's suppressed moaning inside of you. How romantic! Jane, I swear it was him. But he walked right past us. Wouldn't he at least say hello to us? Yeah. Hello, ladies. Everything so far? Everything okay so far? Oh, hello again. Yes, everything is just right now. Our handsome waiter's back. And this handsome waiter is more than happy to serve such a pretty ladies. You notice his gaze wander to you. He gives you a wink as he collects the empty plates. You heard that you weren't feeling well. How about I let you a tea? It's on me. That's nice, thank you. No problem, cutie. Oh my, looks like he's got an eye on you. What a shame. What? No, he's only pities me. Didn't you hear? I did, but I heard was that he called you cutie and brought you a drink. What? You suddenly hear loud banging coming from the calf. That isn't a good sound. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, sounds like plates broke. Hopefully our waiter did not trip. You know what? I'll go inside. I have to go to the toilet anyway. You just have to play the hero for waiter boy, Jane. Inside, you see a waiter from before gathering the last piece of the broken plates from the ground. He approaches to the customer next to him and waves behind a door. You finish your business at the bathroom and walk back. On the way, you now have a better view of the customer that the waiter apologized to. Yep, it's Isaac. You stop for a minute. Was that Isaac? Say hello. Isaac, I thought I saw you walk by, so I was right. Digawave, it's nice to see you. Sorry I had tunnel version. Good thing you saw me, or we would have missed the chance to see each other. But say, you don't look so good. You're very pale. Is everything alright? Yeah, I think so. It's just upset my stomach. Sorry to hear that. I just finished my coffee. Would you mind if I sit with you and your Jane? By the way, it's the poison that you put in the chocolate, by the way, Isaac. I don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure that out. Hey, I guess it's fine. Wonderful. Wait, did I mention that I was with Jane? No? Oh, Mr. Redfield, in the flesh! Oh, Jane. Oh, Digawave, let me get that chair for you. Thanks. Here's your tea, miss. Oh, you know that gentleman? Isaac and the waiter stare at each other for an uncomfortable amount of time. Yes, we saw each other and he switched seats with us. Sorry for earlier, sir. Again, sir. No problems. Mistakes happen. Good thing you didn't hurt yourself. Sure. Nice to see you here, Isaac. Did you order anything yet? I already have my coffee. I just wanted to sit with you for the rest of the time. Alright then. After Digawave finishes her tea, we'll leave as well. I assume on the condition that she feels better. I guess we could sit a bit longer if she feels like it. Hey, don't worry, I feel a lot better. Something is off about Isaac today. So what were you two doing? Today was something I tell you. I went to the police. I reported someone who's harassing me online. Really? Yeah, you. Yeah, threats get worse and worse. Say, Jane, what will you do now? What do you mean? What if the person knows where you live? Why would they? Sniper with, Jack Films situation, I don't know. Nowadays, people find a place with just a single selfie. I assume you're very active online. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess. I hope the police get the person. Isaac's right. Maybe she should change her behavior. Jane, have you ever considered deleting your account, or maybe posting, or stop posting for a bit? Or privating it? I know you love social media, but maybe these threats will stop when the boy has no material anymore. The combined with you staying at another place may do the trick. So in other words, I should just give up and let them win. It's not about winning or not, it's about your safety. Which is right. Digawave, calm yourself. You're not feeling well after all. I know. Just worried about her, you know. Maybe you're right. I don't want to end up like those girls in the true crime podcast. I'll call my work and ask for a leave and ask my cousin if I could stay with her for a week or two. So, but I'm definitely text you over the days. Of course, I'll finish my tea by now. I finished my tea. By now, we can leave. Sure, I'll take care of the bill. Just wait for me while I go inside. Wait. Let me do it. Okay. Do you have a pen on you, Digital? Yeah, here. Thanks, give me a second. What's going on with her? Don't ask. She's really forced to reckon with. You look exhausted. Yeah, I am. You know, we could just leave. Leave? Why? We can't just leave Jane without telling her. She clearly isn't helping much with her condition. I could take care of you and make sure you get proper rest. You won't have to lift a finger. That's nice of you, but I'll recline. Just wife, you should really consider it. It's your health, after all. I know. I can handle it myself. Okay, here's your pen. Ready to go? Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, Isaac. I understand. Get home safely, you two. You too. Bye. Did something happen? You look a bit distant from the poor guy just now. I don't know. I just want to go home to my bed. Okay. After Jane takes you home, you basically collapse on your bed. Today took out a lot of energy out of your body. You fell asleep almost immediately. It was your first day at work. You entered the bright art supply shop with a familiar ring. You're not feeling well, but you want to try your best. The first day counts after all. Molly said I will work with Ivan today. I can't find him. You walk through the aisles and eventually you find him, crouching in the pens and marker section. Morning, you're earlier than I expected. You told me to be on time, and so I planned a few extra minutes. Very honorable, newcomer. First of all, you need an apron. Okay, it's quite dirty, but you handle paint that often? Sometimes we mix custom colors, and occasionally the lids come off messily. So sometimes you have interesting patterns on you. But hey, at least it looks like we are hard at work, right? You could say that. Come with me. Do you want that old dirty one to match me, or are you a coward and want a new one? Hey, that's nothing to do with being a coward. So the new one, boo. This guy. Or another very important thing. The coffee machine. We make around 3 pots a day. Do you drink a lot of coffee? Not really. I have to have creamer in mine. Okay, then we might not have to change anything. So you drink a lot. That spends all your energy. Yeah, that the docs could say it could almost give me that stuff straight into my veins. Without coffee, I cannot function. That doesn't sound healthy. I always say, at least it's not heroin. Over there is a storage room. We get supplies every Saturday. Since you are part-time, you don't have to work. Don't have a long break, but you can chill here for a few minutes when you don't have customers. Just don't leave your snacks out in the open. The law of the fitness prevails here. If it's here, it belongs to everyone. So if you don't want me to eat your cookies, put them in your bag. Got it. Okay, next I'll show you the register. So you eat my cookies and beat you up. What? It goes well so far. Ivan gave me a bit exhausting though. but restocking is peace and quiet is easy so far. Excuse me, I'm searching for a hot press watercolor paper. We have watercolor paper 2 aisles in the side, but I can't tell you what type they are. My co-worker could help. If he were in sight. Don't you work here? How is it that you don't know such basic things? It's my first day. In a small business like you, wonder why people buy online nowadays. Excuse me? I'm very sorry. Well, Karen, shut up. I think you overheard the lady in the lady in a little tantrum. I think you overheard the lady in a little tantrum. It's her first day after all. I saw you in the news. Are you the famous painter, right? That might be the paper you're searching for. It is. Thank you very much. I can't remember your name, sadly. It's not porn. I want to point out that you should be a little more considerate with toys here in the future. I've been coming to the store for years. I don't want rude customers like you destroying the atmosphere. Of course, sorry. Especially the person who's going yandere for. What are you doing here? What do you mean? I told you I was come here to get my art supplies. Yeah, I know. But on my first day, what, do I make you nervous? No, you're just a customer like everyone else. That's a harsh thing to say. I thought it was a bit specialty. I won't do this. A bit. To be honest, yes, at least a bit. I don't know. I had that effect on you, Digital Wave. Hey, don't come too so close and close. We're in public. You could feel his arms around your wrist as he pulls you closer. Isaac, I just want to hold you for a while. I'm working right now. I'm aware. Can't you let go, please? I could feel your face burning up, and Isaac takes a step back. His smile at your adorable behavior. I can see I didn't mean to embarrass you, but thank you for taking care of the customer just now. I know I always hear, especially when someone treats you so unfairly. Digital Wave, how's it going? Are you done with stocking the shelves? Oh, Mr. Redfield. Hello, long time no see. Can I help you? I'm fine, thank you. Digital Wave was actually about to help me. Wait, you two know each other. Indeed. He's my art teacher in a way. So, just your art teacher? No? Not now, please. What a surprise. Well, I leave it to her then. Digital Wave, don't scare of our best customer, okay? Don't scare off our best customer. How can I scare him off anyway? Or the fact that he poisoned me. I'm pretty sure he poisoned me. You notice Isaac has his gaze on Ivan the whole time until he disappears in the back room. Everything okay? Yes, I'm fine. Yes, I'm fine. Do you still have alcohol-based ink in the stock? Not sure, but I could show you where we have inks. Go ahead. You start walking with Isaac in your tracks. To your demise, you forget where the inks are. Give me a sec. Look at your left. Oh, right. Down the aisle. Wait, you already know where everything is, don't you? I do. But a good training for you, don't you think? Still, I feel a bit dumb now. I'm terrible sorry. That's not my intention. Do you need anything else? What do you want me to leave already? Nope, I think I would like to ring you up. I don't know that yet, and you know, he would be more forgiving than anyone else, I guess. Certainly. Okay, let's see. Don't stress yourself. I'll try. That'll be $6.99. Do you need it back? It's almost a 600, but no, it's $6.99. Do you need it back? Hey, no thank you. Here's the money. Thanks. Add balance. Here's your change and receipt. Thank you very much. Such a good customer service. Yeah, of course. You did great. I hope your day is good so far. Besides, the customer earlier. Yes, Ivan helped me a lot, and my shift's usually a bit more relaxed. Ivan, the boy from just now? Yeah, I thought you knew each other. Not by name. Well, he does know mine due to Molly. I know her for quite some time now. But you come here so often. No, from high school, actually. Really? You look so much younger than her. Why, thank you. She's around 5 years older than me, I think. Jidwiv, can you come back here for a sec? I need your help. Sure. Looks like I need to leave. Have a nice day, Isaac. We'll see each other next lesson. Have a nice rest of the rest of the day, Jidwiv. Goodbye. Here, hold these. Well, these are what's in these boxes? Brick? Not quite. It's paint. But I know it's heavy. That's why I wanted to stock them together with you. Yeah, I could see why. Good, now we could just restock, and we should be done with our shift. Molly should be here soon. Where should we go? Where does this one go? You do the white and black paint down there, and I'll do the other colors. Okay. So you get along with that Redfield guy? Yes, more than well, actually. He's very charming and seems to care a lot about for me. I do admire his talent. I want to get my art out there one day as well. Molly told me he got screwers. That's not nice. He's eccentric, but not crazy. It's true, but he lives in a mansion. Not really. His house is quite big, but I wouldn't call him mansion. Did you ever see him eat or drink? I'm not sure. I speculate that he's a vampire. Don't be ridiculous. Come on, you have to admit it gives off that vibe. I wouldn't be surprised if he started sparkling in the sun. He read too much Twilight. He doesn't sparkle in the sun. I'll give you that. That's only Twilight vampires. Okay, I suggest we finish our work in silence for the rest of the day. Did you wave? Huh? If you ever need help, come to me, okay? Okay. Vampires' bites are a serious thing. If not treated, you'll get turned in 69 hours. Why 69 hours? Is there a specific reason? Knock you off, will ya? I mean, that's a specific number. What? You want to believe in... You don't believe in vampires and stuff. No. And out of all people, Isaac would be the last to be a vampire. Do you think I could be a vampire? Who knows? You could be, this version of Deku with the green hair. Silence. Okay. That was the Shades of Red. I hope you liked the demo so far. Please support the creator, and if you like my content, please subscribe, like the video, help out, and comment below, and I'll see you guys next time.